Hey gamers, Maniac here with GameAccess.net, reporting on a day that I did not think was ever going to come. This is the release of Shenmue 1 and 2. It's on the Xbox One. It's on the PlayStation 4 today. We'll be looking at the PS4 version. This is a very big day for Shenmue for a lot of reasons. Before we take a quick look at this, I just want to say that the game is also available digitally on the PC. It's also, of course, available digitally on the console. If you can get a retail copy, do so. It's in your best interest for one reason. While there is no collector's edition of the game available, and there's not going to be, as you can see here, it says right here, there's a double-sided poster included inside. That's basically your little collectible. We're going to take a closer look at that later. Let's just take a quick look at the back of the box. Saga begins again. User interface includes Japanese and English voiceovers. Some of the earliest reviews I've seen of this game all basically lament the fact that they did nothing to improve the graphics. I want that. I don't want them to touch the graphics. I don't want them to redo the audio. And from what as you can see here, the original audio for both the Japanese and the English versions, and you can switch between the two. But I just want to make it clear that I completely and utterly disagree with the current reviewer mandate against this game, basically saying nothing was changed. The game is identical to how it was on the Dreamcast. Good. That's what I want. I unfortunately never got to play this game on the original hardware. I never had a Dreamcast. I couldn't afford one. And unfortunately, the Dreamcast never really lasted that long on the shelves to begin with. The console kind of failed, unfortunately. And even though I'm getting a bit ahead of myself and mentioning, well, I know Shenmue 2 was released on the Xbox in the US. I actually did a really close look at this company, Digital Foundry. I was watching Digital Foundry's video review of the Shenmue classics. They did like a DF retro. And if you haven't checked it out, you should totally check it out on their YouTube channel, because they have a great YouTube channel. But they found a lot, even though that some of the graphics had been improved with the Xbox version, they made a lot of bad decisions, particularly the overuse of bloom, that unfortunately did not help. So they even said, just stick with the Dreamcast versions, which unfortunately, Shenmue 2 was Dreamcast only in Japan. It never came to the Dreamcast in the United States. Okay, so got a few things here. You see the disc right here, Shenmue 1 and 2. It's all in one disc. This looks like the poster. We'll just take a look at this in just a second. I want to remove this so you can see. I was told, yep, that's a pretty cool backing. That's pretty cool. One other thing, I guess, one thing I did want to say was, even though I know that, you know, the Shenmue series has been just overwhelmingly classic, we've known about this for quite a while. If I can actually find where the line is. Okay, the poster is a bit smaller than I was expecting. I was expecting a bit of a bigger poster, but maybe that was just I knew they had to bend it a lot to fit in the game case. I'm gonna try opening a poster with just one hand like this. It sucks. Okay. All right, there we go. Shenmue 1 and 2. There's one side. I like this side better. It's a bit smaller than I was expecting, but the game is only $30 US, $29.99 in the US, so it's a pretty fair price, I think. But yeah, I have been wanting to play this game in its original form. I don't have a Dreamcast. I couldn't get a Dreamcast, and copies of this and stuff like that is very difficult to come upon. So I am so grateful to Sega for re-releasing it, and so thank you. I promised I would pick this game up day one, and here I am picking it up day one. Just for that alone, I hope this makes Sega a lot of money. Second thing is, I'm very happy to say that for anybody who's not familiar with it or hadn't heard the news yet, Shenmue 3 has a release date. August 29th, 2019 for PC and PS4. That is confirmed from Gamescom 2018. So I know a lot of people, particularly backers, have been waiting a long time for that game. It is coming. You will be able to play it a year from now. So congratulations. Until next time, guys, I want one last recommendation. The first time I had ever heard of Shenmue was a penny arcade strip starring Ryu. We're basically saying, I will avenge the death of my parents before I finish drinking this soda and playing with this kitten. So props to Classic Penny Arcade for that. Until next time, guys, my name is Maniac with GamingSess.net. Take care. Over and out.